Start your journey with a Jane Bank Small Business Loan with small business loans with as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million.
The time is 6 a.m.
Every dream conquered is another dream gained. I land and I fly again like a jet plane. Headed straight in your direction, 'cause I'm wiser, one step closer. I'm winning 'cause I work so hard. And the music keeps on playing, and the people them I say we are my show tonight. Oh, what a feeling! Don't stop dreaming. Keep on believing in the power of the feeling. Whatever you want, take a chance. Song in your heart, step in your dance. You got a spark, don't put it down. Shine your lights on.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
When the bus the man, I want to watch my son up play finals on CVM, you know.
But mums, you can't watch it on CVM website, man.
Boy, my son score, my son score, my son score, my son score.
Greatness begins here.
Good morning, everybody. Rocking to the voice there of an Afrobeat artist. I will get his name shortly. But I gotta tell you, it's always great. Victoni Antiempo. And I gotta tell you, for all the Afrobeat lovers, good morning to ya. And we just love the vibe here on Sunrise. Welcome back to another Thankful Thursday.
So right get up on radio. Yes, another TV watching. You sound like it on radio. You know that evening radio voice.
Yeah, well, you know.
It's now we're taking you home this evening.
This evening, yes. Turn your radio on. Yeah. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
Or that could be also early morning, like, you know, if you start this shift 5 o'clock in the morning. I used to
at 1 a.m. to 5 a.m.
I remember.
Yeah. So, you know, but you know, when you're multifaceted and multi-talented, big up Charlie Black, Charlie, you know, when you take your job seriously, Dennis, you have to just do what you have to do and rise to the occasion, keep your standards high, and mediocre people will just have to understand that you're not one such, and excellence is a part of who you are and your hallmark and your legacy.
If they don't understand,
so, tough luck.
Right.
Dennis, you know, me no cater.
Yeah.
You know, me no. What, Brad like? Back Brad like? Shut up.
Shut up.
You know me no cater.
I'm not gonna say back Brad like Leopold.
or not.
Good morning.
Yes, give them the edited version, please. Thank you so much. Yes.
I was like, nope.
Yeah, nope.
Nope. Not gonna say the rest.
But I asked Leopold this morning.
Yes.
Leo, okay, so this is our first show for the brand new month of October.
Yeah.
So all the October born, good morning to you. It's your month.
I know a few, yes.
So I asked Leopold
what
what zodiac sign. The way Leo flight off. Me I said,
Libra.
whoa. Libra
whoa,
and
whoa.
Scorpio. I mean, I said, okay,
You're really
Leo.
into zodiac signs.
Me I said, no. Here him. My birthday October 10. Hear me know something. Something was happening.
Something was alright.
Listen, Dennis, why Jamaican people like to tell you, you know, say my birthday? My birthday 8th of my birthday. The 20th of my birthday.
No, them tell you, like, when them tell you the week before, them indirectly prepare you so you can buy them something.
But you have some people who start counting on, so their birthday the 27th of October.
Yeah.
And them start counting on from the 1st. The 27th of my birthday now.
Yeah.
The 27th of my birthday. And I'm like, you know, so never make out any of the string, girl.
But then you have some people who are like really into their birthday.
Yeah, they take holiday.
Yeah, like me, like I'm like, me just there, and they're like, are your birthday? Are you there at work? Like, and I'm like,
yes. Yes. People, I know of people who take a week off because of their birthday. Or they don't go to work because of their birthday. Like, are you one of those people?
Yeah.
Do you take a day off?
Let's hear from the birthday people. Like, are you really into your birthday? And then the thing is that you have couples who are like, one is really into their birthday and the other is just not.
Well, a turn off for me though is gonna be the man who says to me, I don't believe in Valentine's, I'm not believe in Christmas, I'm not believe in my birthday.
That's a scam.
That's a nerp. That's a get away from me. That's a you're
scam.
cheap.
That's a scam.
You're a cheapskate. You're a wicked.
I don't believe in a Valentine's, like a pagan holiday.
Yeah. Pagan me. Yeah, I want a P-A-Y gun. I don't care. Yeah, you know, yo, I don't believe in a birthday. I'm not doing them something. Well, you're not into it, I'm into it, so yeah, how about it? You know what I mean? Yeah, but don't believe in a cook food for people who you have no ring. Please get away. Yeah, whatever. Right, I'm not doing that. So
that's why you need to learn how to cook.
You see that? See that? You see that? You see that?
Right.
That's right. Come on, the boss. You're the boss. But I don't like. I don't believe in Valentine. I don't believe in a Christmas. Okay, bye. You don't believe in a Christmas. We want Christmas dinner. Oh, go. Me not understand. You want 2 meat. You want 2 meat.
You don't believe in Easter.
Yeah.
But you eat a big butter and cheese.
Or you're giving a lot of bun. Haha. Yeah.
Whoa.
That's for another show.
Whoa.
But this Thursday's motivational quote says, when there is both inner and outer cleanliness, it approaches godliness. Mahatma Gandhi.
Yeah. Mahatma.
I
think it's his birthday.
Yeah, Mahatma Gandhi.
I think it's his birthday today.
I learned about Mahatma Gandhi in religious education.
Yes.
Yeah. And the fact that he was a lawyer as well, right? He was very peaceful in how he administered himself and his ideology. And he was of Indian descent.
Yeah, he spent a long time living in South Africa.
Yes, an anti-colonial activist. And he employed non-violent resistance to lead a campaign for India's independence from British rule.
He actually was an individual who inspired other civil rights movements. There's a phrase, I remember I was doing a debate and we had to learn this phrase that Gandhi is known for, but it is something that influenced Martin Luther King and other movements. Satyagraha. I remember preparing that for debate. And Satyagraha. And it's essentially the term that means civil disobedience.
Yes.
So because an unjust law is a bad law and an unjust law needs to be broken. And so being prepared to suffer the consequences of breaking that law, you know?
You know, I think we mentioned this earlier in the year. You know how you have like Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Malcolm X, Martin Luther. Who we have in our time, Dennis?
Nobody.
We have Marcus Garvey. You know what I mean? You have who you have? You have so many great. Like who we have?
Ding dong. It's an arty. A joke. No, money is arty, but like who
as
do
a
you
freedom
have?
fighter or
like
as somebody who stands for something.
And then because there is the view that the big issues have been settled And so there's nothing to fight for. Or there's the view that this generation, and I mean whether you want to take it from as far back as persons born in the 70s, so like Gen X and millennials and beyond, have become increasingly individualistic, and so they don't care enough for a broader pan societal or regional project, and so they're not interested in fighting for any other freedoms.
Who is our Jomo Kenyatta? You know, who is our...
There are some in America right now who are trying to elevate, rightly or wrongly, I'm not going to get into that today, Charlie Kirk as someone who was possibly on par with a Martin Luther King, as somebody who was assassinated for their beliefs and their religious and other spiritual
social
beliefs
beliefs,
and their
I just
political
often wonder,
beliefs.
like, who are those people?
But I mean, are we in the post-freedom fighter era?
Yeah.
Do we need freedom fighters? There are some they were trying to elevate, what was that girl's name? She was, there was one who was, I think she was from India, and she was
Malala
shot.
Yousafzai.
Yeah, Malala.
Yes. She won the Nobel Peace Prize.
Right.
She was shot en route to school.
Yes.
And she survived, fortunately.
There's her. There's another young lady, a Caucasian young girl who, though I was never a big fan, but I understand, I think, why the global community was trying to elevate her. Her name slips me now.
Environmentalist girl?
Yeah.
I know who you're talking. Her name eludes me too, but I know it starts with like she named Emma Gregg. Or one of those things. I'm gonna get her name.
But I mean, there are some people who, but I don't know that anybody has been able to generate the critical mass or to reach the tipping point in a social movement that brings
for the masses, to elevate and better the masses. Well, one of the things I wanted to talk about this morning, I've been talking to a few persons, especially women, and I want to ask.
It's a nice blouse, by the way.
Thank you so much. Fabulous trends, darling. Thank you.
You look like Dancing with the Stars.
I look like Dancing with the Stars.
You look like you could perform on Dancing with the Stars. Like when you came in, immediately I thought Dancing with the Stars. But continue. Yeah.
Dancing with the Stars and Dancing with the Ringtone, I gotta tell you. Persons have been talking about, their experience with like the taxis on the roads, right? And especially women. And, just the way in which some taxi operators speak to their passengers, it leaves much to be desired. And I'm saying, if you're offering a service to the public, do so as professionally and as decent as you can. When you go tell a woman, come out of my car, and if you can't pay my money, no come in my car, come out of my car. That's deplorable. And remember too, that you're driving today, they will be driving or maybe driving tomorrow. And I'm not by any stretch of the imagination suggesting that all passengers are nice, because you don't know Jamaica this, and you have some very unruly, some very disgusting, and some very unpleasant people with whom you deal on a daily basis. But if a passenger no do nothing, no run them out of your vehicle, so.
I don't know. I have changed. I take a dim view of some taxi drivers. I mean, I mean, there are a lot of taxi drivers who know we have a great relationship, because I've always, as a journalist, maintained strong relationship with taxi drivers. They're great sources. They're on the ground. You can take the pulse of the society from them. But I mean, for instance, my mother doesn't drive, and she over the years has stopped taking taxis because she's like, the young men, they're so rude. And she'll say, no, I heard it on the news, the fare is X.
And that is the contention.
And I'm like, it make you so angry, you want to go and go up on the taxi stand and find out
But then it's illegal to be charged. So taxi operators don't get to unilaterally decide what the fare is.
Rounding up.
Or rounding up, right?
Not change,
No. If the fare is $150, The fare is 150, not 180.
Not
right?
200.
So
No,
it's
no,
illegal
round up to
do
200.
that, right? So you cannot just do that. And let me also take the opportunity to say good morning to all the taxi operators who deal with them passenger good, who have respect,
because there are many of them.
Because there are many of them. But you see, uno fly be night pitch be day, one them were out order and no manners.
Many of them are not fit to call taxis because they're not quote unquote taxis. They're robots. There are people who are interfering in many instances with the legitimate taxi community.
Yeah, and so I'm asking,
but some of these people are thugs.
How are you in a rain and a heavy downpour? Remember, it's an act of God, force majeure. Nobody calls the rain, and you're gonna, because it's raining, you're gonna overcharge your passengers. Then it's poor people that take taxi. We can't be so unkind to each other. So I'm asking the taxi operators this morning, if you know you've been guilty of treating your passengers poorly, please stop it.
Somebody asked you to turn down the music. Turn down the music. Wait until them bad.
Come out of my car. What do you? Come out of my car. And equally, passengers, please treat the drivers with respect. As best as you can, please try to have the correct change or as close to the change as possible so you don't have to be in a tit for tat with anybody. But guys, please, Jamaicans all are we. We could just do the right thing, no man. Out of many, one people.
All right, great. All right, so we have quite a show planned for you today. But first, it's your Thursday morning mixtape. So run that track, selector.
Good love tonight. I send out good love, no, good love. Holding you so tight. She said, oh my, when you need me, don't like anything. So slow wine for my please, pour wine for my please. She roll like up a trees and whole night she don't leave me. More wine for my please, slow wine, make a slow time. Glide my way. Cause people know they take me out. Let me find my way. Them in my knee, but them way out. I'm Mr. Light my way. Shine the light and make it spark up. Feel like I'm me want everything around me dark up. Every day another little girl body chop up. Rape of them a rape and still nobody not talk up. Boy, the whole place want to touch up. Victory. When you're winning, it's a sweet story. And when you're not, then the war is bitter. You're quick to call me a sinner. Only judge I know my history. So we have to give the king glory. Like a tree planted by the river. I smile with the sun. Can't keep it down, cause we have to overcome. Sleepless nights under pressure, got to...
Crunch your craving with the value menu from KFC. With combos starting at just $620. KFC, it's finger licking good.
When opportunity comes knocking, grab it. When I got my piece of land, I saw more than just soil. I saw a future. With a JN Bank Small Business Loan, I grew that dream and built a better life for my family.
Start your journey with a JN Small Business Loan with small business loans as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million. Visit jnbank.com or contact us on WhatsApp at 876-295-1298 to get started.
Get ready to take flight. It's Aviation Expo 2025 in collaboration with the Airports Authority of Jamaica and the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority, the island's ultimate aviation showcase and family fun day. Join us Saturday, October 4 from 12 to 8 p.m. at Tinson Penn Aerodrome in Kingston with show host Ian I.T. Ellis. And guess what? It's free. Plus, the JCAA and JDF will be recruiting. Follow at Aviation Expo JA for updates.
It's time.
Welcome to High School Pitchside. We have another fascinating episode for you.
More matches, more big clashes.
Let's talk about some of the big rivalries coming up this week.
More of your favorite features.
And trust me, you won't fall asleep in this history class.
And of course, we always want to hear from you.
Hear from your alma mater's players and coaches in Team Talk.
You know we can't leave you out. So send us your messages on social media and watch us react on FanView.
And you know we love a good little debate, right, Gio? we've got you covered all season long on High School Pitchside.
High School Pitchside, your ultimate guide to all things schoolboy football, Thursdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
Minutes after 6, it's Thursday morning, it's the 2nd of October. Good morning to you wherever you are. If your birthday is October the 2nd, happy birthday to you. Keeping it tight, just like our headlines girl, TK.
Hey,
good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Okay.
You know, I'm not going to go down that road today.
I'll take it. I
Your
don't
outfit
know.
looks tight. You know?
Oh, that's what. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Somebody say, look like a nice glass of mint tea.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's have a nice
bus
cool.
gas burp.
Yeah, cute.
You rub it off.
Yeah, no, man, my granny would have.
Yeah, but you know what's funny? We used to laugh at our grandparents and our parents.
And doing it now.
Wait now. We used to laugh after my mother's in. When mommy a belch, you know, she... I find myself start doing it. Hear me, watch here.
That's right.
I don't know. You have to get. You forget.
It's a rite of passage.
You have to lead like the giddy out of a Port Royal and get out the belch go there. And you have to rub about it. You know, when you rub your saw, it lift out the belch.
I know that, Miss Kitty, when you sit down and you know that sound effect that anytime you get up, or you say, "Oh,
thank you, Father
Yeah,
God."
yeah, man. I used to laugh at my grandmother. Like, Grandma, why are you thanking God for sitting down?
Listen, one night
you get up. Thank you, Jesus. Really? But no.
I get it.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Listen,
I get it. I get it.
I remember I was in Westmoreland. Good morning, Uncle Barrington. Good morning, everybody in Belmont. Mama Edna, my grandmother, my great grandmother of blessed memory, Miss Mama Edna. TK, me hear, boo. Me swear, me tell you, I turn that earthquake. And Mama Edna Belgium. I'm saying, what is wrong with this? But the older you get, I don't know if a woman is passing my slow down. I don't know if our organs, but the same thing. We get it. Listen, when you get it.
You get it.
Boy.
Hey.
Thank you, Jesus. And you're like, why are you guys are so dramatic? And the older we get, we turn dramatic.
Same thing.
Yo,
man, honestly, it happened to me every day.
Thank
every
you,
day. You come home after a long day, you might bathe, you make a cup of tea. First of all, you're drinking tea at all hours, like, why? And you say,
thank you, Jesus. Burp. Belch off the crop.
We become our parents.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'm telling you.
It's
sometimes,
true.
have you ever been talking, TK or Dennis, and you hear your mother or your father
and
coming out of your like, wow.
And you catch yourself.
Yeah.
Say, wow.
You think it's pick it up?
Yeah. Close the fridge. You're putting in the light bill here. Close the fridge. Look here. Turn off the TV. And then tell me, was it the miserably see? Miserable. Mommy miserably you see? Daddy miserable. Jesus. I can't catch a break. I know here you are. Turn off the light. If you're not using the light, turn
it off.
I'm saying, is it
Leo?
It happens.
My granny would say, and that's something I got. That come.
No.
You two reach you.
Or Pitney asks Mama how he months so long.
She say,
Mama say, we grow constant. Remember tell you.
So, tande there.
When the pain him, I like you say, my foot seize up. Seize up, man. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you know who not seizing up?
No.
The people who are going out of town. In our first headline, JUTC Rural Express Bus Service launched. The Jamaica Urban Transit Company, the JUTC, has launched new rural express routes offering comfortable and convenient travel for rural commuters. These express connections will link Kingston to Ocho Rios, Montego Bay, Negril, Mandeville, and Maypen. Now, to celebrate, the JUTC has introductory fares, $2,000 for long-haul routes and $1,500 for Maypen. The service will operate 6 days a week with morning and evening schedules. Minister Darrell Vaz praised the initiative for its affordability and expansion of JUTC services. Owen Ellington, the JUTC's managing director, announced that the buses will have 51 seats, and Port Antonio is also set to be added to the express service routes. Now, the launch featured a ride-along experience yesterday, the 1st of October, for representatives from the JUTC, UE, UTech Jamaica, and lifestyle and travel bloggers and members of the media. Now, buses will depart.
You were on the bus? Because me not say.
Buses will depart.
You're good for the bus.
Buses will depart from the Halfway Tree Transport Center in Kingston, Jamaica, which of course is a major transportation hub serving the Jamaica Urban Transit Company, the JUTC, and other rural stage carriage buses and taxis.
I watch a story.
I love it.
Like
At least I love it. So at least the people now, nobody now run them off of them, run them out of them vehicle. They don't have to take no disrespect. And also, you know your fare. So it is $2,000. So when you reach Ochi, nobody gonna tell you say 2.5, you know, cause yo, I drive 2 Ferngol, I'm driving a 2 patrol, and you're your vehicle. Come out here. And you don't have to worry about any loud, lewd music because normally those buses just are so quiet and nice. I love it.
And you probably, knowing the JUTC bus, you probably all have free Wi-Fi.
Absolutely. Big ups to Minister Vaz and Mr. Ellington. I love it. But I want to ask the JUTC people though, Dennis. We need we need some more buses, some more JUTC buses on the Barbican route. On the Barbican to Halfway Tree route. I think they say it's only a few buses on the route, and you tend to find a lot of people get stranded at the bus stops, and therefore
you have longer wait.
And that is how now them taxi operator, some of them, especially the rude ones, they get to the route because the people have no choice but to take them. You see, when the buses them come out and people have an option to take the JUTC buses, trust and believe they're gonna take the buses and make them still there. You alone driving in your car. Like when you want to see loud music with your out of order self, you just drive your little self.
Right.
So JUTC, I don't know who the representative or the relevant authorities, please look into the Barbican Halfway Tree route. There is a cry for more buses to be on that route. You know, you have a lot of helpers and nannies and you know, people working in the area.
High traffic area.
High traffic area. A lot of people who are, you know, part of construction sites and stuff like that. They want to be able to take their buses and get home safely. So please, the authorities, if you could look into that for me, I would seriously and gratefully appreciate that.
All right.
All right.
You know the people them talking in my ear. So
Yeah.
Them talk to me, them ask me, them say, Miss Kitty, please may I ask you, JUTC, we need some bus on the Barbican route because some of the taxi operators, TK,
Terrible.
they are terrible.
Terrible. All right, well, next up, Hurricane Imelda pummels Bermuda. Hurricane Imelda lashed Bermuda as a Category 2 storm late Wednesday, which is yesterday, as officials locked up the tiny British territory. Heavy winds and rain that began pummeling the island yesterday afternoon are expected to continue through to today, Thursday, October 2, with the eye of the storm forecast to pass near Bermuda. Now, in preparation, officials closed the international airport, government offices and public schools, and 100 soldiers were deployed to secure infrastructure and assist with emergency shelters. So according to the 5 a.m. Thursday advisory, Imelda was located roughly 250 miles northeast of Bermuda and is moving east-northeast at a speed of 30 miles per hour, maximum sustained winds 85 miles per hour, and minimum central pressure, you know, those things. So meanwhile, the NHC is monitoring 2 more disturbances, including one over Florida. So that's what's happening over that side. So we're hoping for all the best for everybody
in Bermuda.
Yeah, we continue to track that storm. Good morning to Police Commissioner Simons, who is a good friend of Jamaica, a good friend of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. He's been here a few times. Law enforcement, the work continues over there, but also the storm continues to move.
Because we're still in the hurricane season.
Yeah, it is.
Still hurricane season.
So systems will continue to develop. So we
as I saw that boat there on the water, that's one of the things about which I'm like I'm not even afraid to go on cruise. I said, but on a stop. But you know, that's why I try to cruise outside of the hurricane season. But you know, to all the Bermudans, we send our love. Just listen to, you know, your media houses and advisories and stuff, and just adhere to the rules of that. Storms can be very dislocating and problematic. And I tell you, so when the light gone, you know, Dennis, and the mosquito them are zinging in your ears. Let me tell you.
But remind me.
It could be like them louder, you know, then get a megaphone.
Remember, I told you. Mosquito zinging. Dennis, a mosquito was zinging in your ears, they just want to thump all the roof. It's like,
and no matter how you swat and clap, you just can't catch him.
It's like
and you know why it worse over Portmore? Portmore mosquito them different, no? Yeah.
Well,
Portmore mosquito them different. Big up Portmore for sure. A Spanish told me come from, you know.
Some of the mosquito them like them have driver's license, passport, and grip.
Some of them.
When them bitch by, you know, so them, yeah?
Yeah, they might bite your heart.
It's like, excuse me, mosquito. You're landing on me.
Some of the mosquito them told them big. If you want to keep them out of the house, just lock your grill.
Yeah. Am I going to put you on a show with IT? Like, IT, I have a new comedian, burgeoning comedian right here. The mosquito.
I tell you. But tell me what you guys think about this one. Some international news real quick. So Sweden embraces microchip implants. In Sweden, microchip implants.
The end is near. Glory be to God.
Microchip implants are gaining popularity with thousands choosing to embed rice-sized NFC RFID chips under their skin. Now these chips are used to replace various items such as ID cards and keys.
End time, the Bible did tell you.
Technology offers convenience, but it also raises concerns, as we're hearing over here, about data security. Discussions also involve bodily autonomy and the extent of human technology integration.
Suppose that chip they move, and lodge on one of your arteries. But at the Bible tell me about ask a church man. I don't know the Bible verse at the psychological moment, but is the Bible fulfilling? End time is near.
No, I think the biblical reference is that the mark of the beast will be
the mark of the beast,
in the hand and in the forehead.
The mark of the beast.
And some people did say it's a microchip people are gonna take. But back in the 80s when we used to hear about people that gonna take microchip with that foolishness.
Yeah, never. People would never.
Foolishness.
I can't hear a Christian lady right now. I get to that spirit right now.
Right now.
About this right now. Robobush.
I remember I was teaching at a certain place. I won't call its name. And they brought in a new system instead of signing into a logbook, when you come in the office and you use your fingerprint.
A problem.
To teach our money.
Problems in the land.
Mark of the beast.
Imagine now
no
with
microchip
with
to the
microchip in your hand.
No microchip to the doll body.
Well,
you not take the chip?
Leopold take the chip.
Leo make sure said no.
Leopold is cosmopolitan. Here's my hand. Let me get the chip. Because I am rich and I'm good. Let me get the chip there. My name is Leopold. Me.
No. He make sure him say no quick because him know Leopold see that. Leopold see that when your son said no. He not take the chip.
You know, in time is able to ask God give it 2 little time, but that's why I reach a boy. You understand? I just got 2 little time. Just please.
Chip.
But I forget my mother know, you know. Time to get your soul right.
Yes, you better get right with God.
Hear mommy now.
Hear mommy now.
Yes,
now.
because Father God is coming back from earth.
Yes.
For the elect's sake. You see the time around for. Hey, you see what the
shorten the days.
Mighty
for the elect's
God.
sake.
Gotta tell for the elect's sake. You better know. Watch these people.
Leo, you have to start singing again.
You take the chip?
You take the chip?
There is no chip for us to take, so you know.
Me hear you talk about the convenience.
It doesn't even matter. There's no chip for us to take.
The only chip I'm taking is banana chips.
No chip round
That is it.
When you got airport, you just beep.
Alright, mom. I'm good with my passport, you know. Yeah, mom. I'm good with my passport.
Gotta tell Father God. Okay, all right, TK. Chippy.
Chippies. Your head chip.
I gotta tell ya, your hand chip. That's it for this morning. This morning's Thursday headline. Thank you guys so much for staying with us. Money Masterclass brought to you by
JN Bank.
Is up next right here on Sunrise. I wonder if it's make a head chip.
Boy, I'm gonna know.
I gotta tell you.
Let's go. Chipping down the road.
With me own chippy. With me own chippy.
And householders. Access the Hard NSTA Trust Skills Registry today to employ trained and certified skilled professionals. The time by heart is
6:30. Where it all begins the quest to become great. Inspired by those who went before them, these 4 boys dream of playing in the ISSA schoolboy football competitions.
Will you score this for Casey? Will you score? It's a shot, it's a goal!
And it's a shot, and it's a goal! And Casey has won the Manning Cup, and they will play Clarendon College in the Olivia Shield. And that's what you love to see. They may be rivals, but the camaraderie is what it's all about. Can't wait for the final.
When the bus them man, I want to watch my son play finals on CVM, you know.
But mums, you can't watch it on CVM website, man.
Goal! My son score, my son score, my son score, my son score!
Greatness begins here.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's a live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
I am made for more. That's why I got a JN Bank small business loan to open my salon and build my dream with my style. Now I am my own boss, topping my own style and trending up.
Start your journey with a Jane Bank Small Business Loan with small business loans with as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million. Visit janebank.com or contact us on WhatsApp 876-295-1298 to get started. Jane Bank, we will help you.
Good morning, I gotta tell you. I get your free sunrise. Good morning to you.
We know.
Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much for staying with us this morning. It's now time for Money Masterclass, brought to you by
JN Bank.
That's right. And can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's been 2 whole years of lessons already. Yeah. From emergency funds to investments, we've laughed, we've learned, and hopefully you've saved a few dollars along the way and you feel more financially savvy. And the man at the whiteboard has been our financial educator. He has been such a beacon of hope and light for so many of us.
That is true.
And including myself, I gotta tell you, when you talk about that
corner office,
I gotta tell you, he runs the corner office. Carlton Stewart, Carlton G. Stew on all platforms. Good morning, Carlton.
Good morning,
Sir.
Dennis. Morning, how do you do?
I'm doing very well. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
When Money Masterclass started, I remember saying, so Carlton, I come every time, every week, sir? I like what is. I understand.
Initially, I said, no, the people don't like him.
Yeah, no, initially I thought.
I thought it was like once
like once a month. Because I'm like, we can talk about money, so. Like, I mean, every time. But then, as the show went on, or as the segments went on, you realized how many parts about money that we don't know, and you have highlighted and enlightened our darkness.
It was the same for me when because remember I came on first as a guest.
Yes.
And the following week I was like, Carlton, that was good. Can we have it back the following week?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. But in my head, I'm like, there is not so many topics that we can cover in personal finance.
Yeah.
This may last maybe 2 months.
Yeah.
If so much. Or 3 months. January the most.
Yeah.
Because of October. But to see that we have had 2 years, that's over 300 weeks.
Yes.
700 weeks over 2 years.
Glad you calculate that.
700 weeks of Money Masterclass topics, Dennis. That for me is crazy.
Yeah, man, phenomenal.
We've been able to craft and to carve it out in a way that makes it so digestible. And big up Shanna, who's the producer.
Yeah.
She comes up weekly with these topics and what we need to pull on. amazing stuff.
Wonderful.
So big up all the
So you
persons
never
who have.
thought it would have reached yesterday?
I could not have thought that 2 years, we will find 700 topics from.
And that is why, guys, it is so, this is an example of why it is important to start. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start in order to be great. Because Carlton never envisioned 2 years. But talk to us though, Carlton, because you speak with money finances, or about money and finances and financial literacy with such a passion. Why is it personal to you, and where do you get this love for it?
You know, I shared a story about a week or two ago in one of the Money Master class about a pitfall or a mistake I made maybe at 20 when I was pretty young. And while it didn't set me back 10 or 15 years, I said, imagine if I knew this information at 20, I think possibly I would have been a little bit further.
Yes.
And one of the biggest challenges that we find as black people is when you know something or find out something works for you, sometimes we kind of gatekeep.
Yes.
And I think that for us to advance our race, our Negroid race, our black people, if you know something, you share it. True. Because that's how we're going to be elevated together as a people. And for me, having the knowledge in a particular area, Dennis, is something for me to share. If something is good, if salvation good, you know, share it.
Amen, amen, brother. Amen. Evangelist Carlton.
Let it be noised abroad.
So for me, for personal finance and anything that I know from a personal finance and financial investment saving, why am I keeping it to myself?
Yes.
I think that if it is that we impact lives more from this standpoint, Miss Kitty, your daughter in 20 years is going to be this great woman. Your son in 20 years is going to be a great man because he now has access to information that we do not have access to when we were 10 and 15 and 20.
Definitely. Well, you've covered everything from budgeting to investments. So let's take a look back.
MMC.
So I really love having the income from CVM or from your 9 to 5 or wherever. Guess what? Anything can happen. Watch the vlogs, watch some, listen to some podcasts, sharpen the skill. Because guess what? We have to survive. We can't roll over and play dead. Do not spend all the money now during the season on the events, on the nice clothes from down by Cloud Closets and all those places. But that I got the nice shirt from, by the way. Wonderful. But we're on point this morning. Clap yourselves. Wonderful. And if you want someone to hold you accountable, the Money Master is here. Let us hold you accountable here on the Money Master class. Tell yourself, $100 challenge, $1,000 challenge, $1 million challenge.
Just give you your pension and everybody supposed to, when we retire, we just get money from the government?
And nothing go like that. We want to also encourage saving in our children. Can you see the board?
Yes, sir.
Then just squinting. Time for retirement planning. Yes. Go camping. Go a potluck style. It doesn't have to be expensive. YOLO. If you feel fit,
yes.
do
you live only once.
Live only once. And that's not going to work. 30%. Food price is about 10 to 15% of your income should go towards food. You think about your mortgage, I tell you. Listen to me. So you know what is happening, how to use the card. It was literally last week I taught my mother to use an ATM.
Text message, SMS.
You see it there?
Right,
now you have equity. You have equity in our board.
Insured, unsured, everything. But you know where to find me. We can talk further on this. But get your life in order so the money part can flow.
It's a rich man. Money. Listen, not all.
Everybody gonna talk about Carlton clothes. If you put it on my Instagram right now, everybody gonna talk about the clothes.
Carlton, my mother.
Big up Lady Marge.
Listen, Mom, first of all, Mommy have enough love and ratings for you, right?
Appreciate that so much.
Always compliment you. Boy, it's where Carlton buying clothes. Boy, Carlton always looks so dapper, so well dressed.
Lady Marge.
Always. No, she really, and she listens.
Nice.
And she takes what you're saying. You know, say Carlton said so and so this morning. I say, you never hear what me say. And so Carlton said. But I really must say, Carlton, you have just been doing such a wonderful job. And again, you look the part. Normally, when people are talking about finances, they look kind of frumpy and very grumpy. And so people are like, I don't really want to hear it. But how you look and how you present yourself, you look like the money. Someone want to hear about the money. Now, have you ever been stopped in public and, you know, asked, like, Carlton, help me please, or give advice on the spot?
Or somebody tell you, said, you helped them?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like, when I started, sometimes you come on TV, you don't really know the impact until you're walking. And I said, but where you call to me? Oh, you know me? I'm going through the market, literally, and a security guard stopped me, used to guard in the market. I said, Mr. Carlton, I'm like, hello. My shift ends at 6:30 in the morning, but I know you come on Monday and Thursday.
Wow.
And I'm not missing the money master class.
Wow.
And the gentleman who's security guard could tell me about, you tell me about stocks, you know, I'm going to open a little account. And that for me felt really good at that point. I'm in Canada. And a lady and her son stopped me in a mall. I said, I'm like, oh, no, what? Yes. So for me, I've been to Manchester, people stopping me and asking me about the Money Master class. I'm in overseas, I'm in local places. So persons have learned so much and they have expressed that.
Yeah.
And for me, it confirms why a segment like this on CVM TV is so necessary. It's so needed.
You see that?
It's so needed because persons have been impacted. And I love that.
And even how you bring on a lot of guests too. I remember when you brought on Minister Favour Williams.
That was a highlight.
And quite a number of people too, you know, financial authors and stuff like that.
And the Deputy Governor of the Bank of Jamaica, that was major for the Money Master class as well. And I don't want it just to be seen of us just defining financial terms, but anything that impacts you and your money, we want to explore it here on the Money Master class, you know, bringing some life to money so person can understand. Because some people think it's boring. Money is just boring. We just want to spend it. We don't want to understand it. And I think this segment on CVM has done just that for persons to want to learn more and to know more about how it is that we can understand.
So we have more conversation. We run out now.
We can't run out.
You didn't say anything, so we would have run out after 2 months.
But I've been seeing it, Dennis, for 2 years. I'm telling you, we can refashion and retape and wheel and come again.
True.
Because even though we have said it 2 years ago, we have some new viewers. We forget sometimes. And I find that in coming to Money Masterclass weekly, I'm not only giving information, but I'm learning as well. Because sometimes Dennis maybe pull up on my econ. 10 years ago or 5 years ago. Pull up on current affairs and read up some act and go read up some laws that impact the money. So it's just a matter of us opening our minds and just putting the information in a relevant space so we can put it to our situation.
What's the biggest takeaway you want for our viewers?
The biggest takeaway I want is that what you're learning, you are implementing. Because sometimes we hear something, but we don't really implement it to see the impact. I would say, well, investing don't really work for rich people, or they think stuff already, we can. But I think that when you get the information and the knowledge and you apply it, that is where you see it different. And I want our viewers not only to watch the Money Master and say, Carter, your clothes nice, you know, but to take the knowledge, go open an investment account, go put on something to buy land, go do all the sinking fund, do something. But implement what is being suggested, and as always, if you have any questions or queries, it's Carlton G Stew on all platforms, and I'm more than happy and open.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Like, you know, big up to Zuri as well. Zuri and when when fathers can lead by example and show their children the excellence in human flesh, I think you set a good example, because children don't live what they hear; they live what they see. And so big up to you, your wife, your entire family, your son too. Carter, I want to see me.
Sons, the big son.
Yeah, Carter at work. Carter is working. When he's not here, he's working. Love you, Carter, much respect. And thank you for sharing your knowledge with us.
The CVM team, and the producers who ensure that weekly we get quality content to push out to persons. Big up Shannon, big up all the persons, and Keisha, all the team that believe in Money Masterclass, big up on yourself.
Truly. I big up Chris from Statement Pieces.
Chris, have me looking spliffy every single week.
Every single time.
Classic Club, massive good morning to you.
Big up. All right, that's all the time we have for this morning's Money Masterclass. It was brought to you by JN Bank. And of course, it was the one and only, the financial evangelist, Carlton G. Stew. Next up on Sunrise, we take flight for the 2025 Aviation Expo crew. Coming in. Stay with us.
When opportunity comes knocking, grab it. When I got my piece of land, I saw more than just soil. I saw a future. With a JN Bank Small Business Loan, I grew that dream and built a better life for my family.
Start your journey with a JN Small Business Loan with small business loans as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million. Visit jnbank.com or contact us on WhatsApp at 876-295-1298 to get started.
Get ready for Jesus 2025, 25th Jubilee Year of Hope with Father Holong and Friends, a celebration of faith and the life of Jesus Christ at the National Arena. Gala shows on September 27 to 28 and October 4 to 5. Tickets adults $2,000 and $3,000, children $1,200. All proceeds support missionaries of the poor. Get your tickets now. Call 876-774-7350 or 876-809-5877. Jesus 2025. You can't afford to miss it.
Are you interested in buying land or property? Here are the steps you should follow. Step 1. Find out who is legally authorized to sell the property. Step 2. Ensure all property tax payments are up to date. Step 3. Consult an attorney at law who will guide you through the process and protect your interests. You can also use eLand Jamaica to check on matters pertaining to your property purchase. For more information, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. Email asknla@nla.gov.jm or message us on WhatsApp at 876-418-5089. The National Land Agency. One agency, one goal to serve you better.
One money, two combo. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo, that is it. Any two combo, double deal quick. It's a good look, pick any two you wish. Whopper Junior bacon and cheese, my favorite. American chicken sandwich or grab a big fish. Plus 2 small fries and 2 small drink. Double deal for my money and it have me a sing. One money, two combo. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo, get BK double deal now on a Burger King. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo.
Ready to take flight. It's Aviation Expo 2025 in collaboration with the Airports Authority of Jamaica and the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority, the island's ultimate aviation showcase and family fun day. Join us Saturday, October 4 from 12 to 8 p.m. at Tinson Pen Aerodrome in Kingston with show host Ian I.T. Ellis. And guess what? It's free. Plus, the JCAA and JDF will be recruiting. Follow at Aviation Expo JA for updates.
All right. Welcome back to Sunrise, and we're going sky high this morning as Jamaica gets ready to host the Aviation Expo 2025. They're bringing live aircraft displays and drone zones, meet and greets with pilots, fireside chats with aviation and tourism leaders, and even recruitment drives led by the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority and the Jamaica Defense Force.
Joining us to share more are the men at the controls, Acting Director General of the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority, Howard Greaves, International Miniature Aerobatic Club competitor, Derek Taylor, and the President of the Flying High Radio Control Club, Curtis Ralston. Yeah.
All right.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Good morning.
All right. Welcome. I see this plane right here. Normally we make plane out of book leaf.
Yes.
You remember those planes?
Paper planes.
Paper planes, right? But talk to us about what's on display this morning.
Well, this morning, as was said, Curtis Ralston, the president of the Flying High Club. So I took on the flying from 2011. But it goes back from the 1960s in the Jamaica Defense Force when you have those enthusiasts used to fly. So flying in the JDF from those days, then they saw that they wanted a bigger field, so they went to the Kingston Polo Club, where that club came out of birth out by the Kingston Polo Club. And so through the years, it went down when 2020, when we had the 2000, when we had the Flying High Club, which I am now the president. But one of the standing members of that club is Mr. Derek Taylor, who started out from the 1960s at Up Park Camp flying planes. And so this morning we are here to showcase what we have, because this is an opportunity for Jamaica to know that flying RC models was from the 1960s, but today we get a chance to showcase and tell Jamaica that we are here and we've been doing it and it is still standing and it is for anyone who wants to be a part of it.
Excellent. Sir Greaves, from the perspective of the Civil Aviation Authority, I was pleased when I heard that you were on board for this, because I think that you play such an important role, and it's an opportunity for people to understand even that much more the work of the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority. What's the strategic thinking of partnering with this initiative?
Well, I'm actually part of the Model European Club. I'm not with the Civil Aviation Authority. But there's this event on Saturday, which we're all the public is invited to come out and attend. And the model, we're just showing how by joining the Flying High Club, one can get all of the backgrounds to civil aviation, the whole aviation industry. And some people may have aspirations becoming a full-scale pilot.
Yes.
As part of our club, we have commercial pilots who are members, and people of all sort of different disciplines as club members. But we do have people who are even airline captains.
Yes.
And those people impart a lot of knowledge. So people who have an eye to aviation in future as a career, this is an opportunity for them to learn all the rudiments about aircraft, how they fly and so on.
You know, Karine, I remember just recently I saw a video of a runway that Tyler Perry has at his home in Georgia, and he has these massive Airbuses.
It's like John Travolta, who has like a full Boeing airplane.
That's right. And they have these, and these are remote control, but I can imagine that they're very expensive. Cost ranges, I suppose, depending on what you're. But somebody who's interested in getting into that sort of a thing,
or introducing it to their children.
Yes, and that is what I thought. It was a very costly hobby when I just started out. But I realized that it is not costly to drive a car in Jamaica. It depends on which one of the car you want to drive. And so, if you want to fly a big plane, yes, you will take out some money. But there we took with us a small one, which is what train us and help us to fly. So you can. This one is very
affordable.
Affordable.
So
very
before
affordable.
there were the drones, there were these.
Yes.
Okay, very well.
Right, there were these.
Yeah.
Right, and so that one, it's a lunch money you can use to buy that one.
Carlton can afford that.
Yeah.
What about that one over there,
Oh,
sir?
well, that one is a helicopter.
Helicopter, yes.
Right. And so you have smaller helicopters than those ones, which is very, very reasonable in price. And most, as a matter of fact, these planes can be built in Jamaica because we have guys in Jamaica that build them from scratch, from the balsa wood. The helicopters, well, you have to buy them from overseas. But the planes, you have guys in Jamaica who build them, cover them. So it is a very, very affordable hobby which can lead you into becoming a full-scale pilot, because we have members from this club who join the club, learn to fly in the club, and are now captains for airlines.
Yeah.
Right.
We love that. But let me just finally ask, so what if, for example, like me, I have no background in flying, I don't know, I never fly a plane before, I've never taken up a remote control. Is it for me?
Sure it is for you. You join the club, and we have designated instructors who have had years of experience flying, and they will take you through all of the rudiments, how the aircraft fly. The thing to bear in mind is that these airplanes operate on the exact same principle as a full-scale airplane you see in the air. The same controls, the same flaps in the wing, ailerons, the elevator, same controls for pitch, yaw, roll. It's the same thing. So when you get, say, a model like that, as a trainer to start off with, which tends to be very stable, easy to fly, then the instructor will guide you as to, how to take off, fly around, land, all of the things. You get all the basics. And that will further equip you now if you want to have a career. If you want to have a career, if you want to go further in it.
But you know where you could have a career in a drone pilot. A drone pilot is a specific kind of a job, and there are a lot of people who are doing a lot of photography, a lot of other things,
videos,
just through drone pilot.
Oh, nice.
So maybe that is something.
That's something as well.
And there is going to be a drone zone at the expo, so persons can get interested.
Big up Fernandez on the drone zone. Yeah.
May I add that at the expo we'll also have a working flight simulator, so the public can come on in and get a feel for what it's like to actually control a model airplane.
Yeah.
And it's the same sort of stick controls, similar, that you would have in a full-scale airplane. Control the same flaps, elevators, and so on, just like what you see up in the air.
I love it.
So
gentlemen,
come on down.
And come and enjoy, come and learn.
Yeah.
And for those parents, when you ask your children, what do you want to be when you grow up? Mommy, Daddy, I want to be a pilot. This weekend,
it's free.
It's free. So please, take them, expose them, because you never know where this will lead.
Indeed.
All right? So thank you so very much. That was IMAC competitor Derek Taylor and Major Retired Reverend Curtis Ralston, president of the Flying High Radio Control Club, representing for the Aviation Expo 2025, happening this Saturday at the Tinson Pen Aerodrome. Right, what you call it on this, Dennis? You call it then your Huntsby. What's that?
No, that is, all right, when you go around from Huntsby, that's Marcus Garvey Drive.
That's it. You see you? I'm telling you, Marcus Garvey Drive, okay? Be sure to come out with your children, come out with your entire family. It's going to be fun-filled, and trust and believe, it's free, okay? TK's on standby with the morning news. She's going to fly us straight there right now.
Get ready to take flight. It's Aviation Expo 2025 in collaboration with the Airports Authority of Jamaica and the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority, the island's ultimate aviation showcase and family fun day. Join us Saturday, October 4 from 12 to 8 p.m. at Tinson Pen Aerodrome in Kingston with show host Ian I.T. Ellis. And guess what? It's free. Plus, the JCAA and JDF will be recruiting. Follow at Aviation Expo JA for updates. Ready to take flight. It's Aviation Expo 2025 in collaboration with the Airports Authority of Jamaica and the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority, the island's ultimate aviation showcase and family fun day. Join us Saturday, October 4 from 12 to 8 p.m. at Tinson Pen Aerodrome in Kingston with show host Ian I.T. Ellis. And guess what? It's free. Plus, the JCAA and JDF will be recruiting. Follow at Aviation Expo JA for updates.
Experience the art of living insurance with JN Life. The time is
7 a.m.
Catch it early. Don't make it fall. Don't drop the ball.
Early detection can save your life.
Catch it early. Get screened for breast cancer today. Do your self-examination regularly.
And schedule your mammogram.
Make sure you're prepared with Patrick for Life Critical Illness Insurance.
Don't drop the ball.
And that's what you love to see. They may be rivals, but the camaraderie is what it's all about. Can't wait for the final.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. An appeal to lawmakers from the church community to clearly differentiate between Obeah and Mahyalism within the framework of the Obeah Act of 1898. This call comes amid ongoing national debate sparked by a recent court case challenging the criminalization of Obeah in Jamaica. Details from Amoy Harriot.
If you check the Merriam-Webster dictionary for the meaning of Mahyalism, it's defined as a system of belief akin to Obeah. In the Obeah Act of 1898, Again, obia and Mayalism are deemed as one and the same. Now, Mayalism is also referred to in Jamaica as revivalism, a denomination that for decades has been stigmatized as an obia church. But according to some members of the church community, that practice is different from obia. Now, the lack of distinction between obia and Mayalism in the law is now at the center of the ongoing debate over decriminalization. That debate was triggered by a constitutional challenge currently before the courts, which argues that provisions of the 19th century law infringe on rights and freedoms guaranteed under the Constitution. Reverend Peter Espute is a Roman Catholic deacon and Dean of Studies at St. Michael's Theological College. Speaking on CVM's Lead Story Prime on Tuesday, he said he's of the view that Mayalism should not have been criminalized.
I think this was a great injustice because the history of it is that, if I put it this way, if obia put it on, Mayal take it off. In other words, obia is completely different to Mayal. Obia is a malevolent thing. It's individual. It's not a group activity. It's between the practitioner and the client.
Dr. Claudette Anderson is president and executive director of cultural advocacy group Unichi Foundation. She contends that much of the modern understanding of obia has been shaped by Eurocentric interpretations.
The Afrocentric view would that they be one and the same. If the people aren't talking about their practice, why are you defaulting to them being demonic? Because you're using the Eurocentric view that has been written down.
Revivalists are especially urging that the act be revised to draw a clear line between Mayal and obia.
To clearly define what obia is so people have a full understanding of what obia is and so what is right from what is wrong, because we don't want to have that misconception of obia as revivalists being obia or obia is revivalism. So we need to make that clear.
Amoy Harriet for CVM News.
And in sports, the annual Pocket Rocket Foundation Scholarship Awards ceremony took place on Tuesday at the AC Hotel in New Kingston. Over 113 scholarships have been awarded since its inception. The initiative eases the burden of tuition, books, uniforms, travel, and lunch for young athletes across Jamaica. The Pocket Rocket Foundation was founded by Shelly Ann Fraser Price 13 years ago.
So we are so proud and excited about the work that we continue to do here at the Pocket Rocket Foundation since our inception in 2013, just to see how we have grown and how we continue to expand our mandate and continue to fuel the lives of student athletes has been our greatest pleasure. We continue to serve because that's what we're called to do. And this year, for the first time in our history, we had over 400 scholarship recipient application, and to be able to see those 400 applications, which were all worthy of being selected. And again, we thank the members of our selection committee, because I'm sure they had a very difficult task in selecting these 20. But we have no doubt that these new 20 scholarship recipients, which would add a total of 47 active student athletes across different high schools across the island, will do great things, and we are excited to continue to partner with them as they realize their potential.
And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
One money, two combo. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo, that is it. Any two combo, double deal quick. It's a good look, pick any two you wish. Whopper Junior bacon and cheese, my favorite. American chicken sandwich or grab a big fish. Plus 2 small fries and 2 small drink. Double deal for my money and it have me a sing. One money, two combo. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo, get BK double deal now on a Burger King. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo.
Catch it early.
Don't make it fall.
Don't drop the ball.
Early detection can save your life.
Catch it early.
Get screened for breast cancer today. Do your self-examination regularly.
And schedule your mammogram.
Make sure you're prepared with Statute for Life critical illness insurance.
Don't drop the ball.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace, Singer, and Islandnet Services.
And that's what you love to see. They may be rivals, but the camaraderie is what it's all about. Can't wait for the final.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Minutes after 7 o'clock. Good morning to you wherever you are. We are coming to you live from Kingston, Jamaica. This is CVM. This is Sunrise. And we're glad to have you with us. For over a century, Alpha Music School has been nurturing the next generation of Jamaican musicians. And now some of reggae's greatest names are giving back in harmony. The benefit album, Higher Education, is raising funds to keep Alpha's mission alive. And here to tell us more, we have recording engineer, musician, and director of Floki Studios, Wade Coleman, and we have administrative coordinator and music teacher at Alpha School of Music, Samantha Williams.
Good morning.
Welcome.
How are you?
Good morning.
Now, the name Alpha School of Music is so renowned. You know, you've churned out so many great names. You've contributed to the music industry and just music development in so many persons. How does it feel to be associated with such an illustrious entity?
Quite elated to be a part of such a rich history. And even the Alpha School of Music, which began in 2021, is a huge part of our history as well, because it would be our first tertiary arm that we developed over these past 4 years. And in May, we graduated our first cohort of musicians.
Nice.
Nice.
What about you? Because, I mean, I'm sure you would have heard of so many people. When you hear musicians who were, I come from Alpha Boy School, you know, they're saying that to say, they wear it with a badge of honor, the name Alpha. What's that like?
Yeah, I mean, for me, coming from, you know, outside of Jamaica and understanding and learning, you know, what Alpha School has done over, you know, century or more, and now with this tertiary music program, it's incredible. It's powerful, it's impactful, and is changing lives.
So talk to us about this latest project and how is it helping to continue the work?
Yeah, so we recorded Higher Education, starting in Iceland, which is where my studio, Floki Studios, is. And, you know, across 15 studios, countless musicians, over the last 3 years, we, you know, have now released the album. It's out on all digital platforms. And all the proceeds from our end of Floki Studios are going to the Alpha School. And so, you know, we're giving back in that way by promoting the album and using music to help drive, you know, awareness and education, higher education through the music.
But help us to locate your own journey, your studio in Iceland, how you reach Alpha, like how that.
Reach reggae.
Yeah.
So I mean, growing up, reggae has always been a huge part of my musical journey.
Okay.
I went to, I saw Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers when I was a kid with my mom. And then Nathan Sabanayagam, who's the producer, and I met, and he has spent, many years here. And so, became connected with Alpha and kind of brought the project to us. And so through Nathan, really, he was the kind of nucleus for the whole idea and connection. And it just, it was one of those things that came together, over the last few years to now arrive where we are.
So Samantha, talk to me about the album. Who are some of the artists featured and where can we get it to buy?
Well, you can get it on all streaming platforms. Right now you can listen to it on Spotify. Some of the artists featured are Stephen Marley, Sister Nancy, and then we do have some Alpha Boys on there as well. I'm going to leave you to figure that out.
But in terms of your process, the creative process, you say it all came together, but tell us a little bit about how that creative process came together.
Yeah, I mean, we started in Iceland with the group of the core band that played there, and we feel like, we are a very remote location in a very beautiful place, and we feel that place and energy and intention matter when you're creating music, especially when there's intention around an impact, something impactful like this. And so, it's just about being in the room, being open, being, having that creative palette, being open so that you can draw from, that inspiration to create, hopefully inspirational music.
Samantha, what about the next generation of students of Alpha, the products? Are we still churning out musically literate, brilliant
kings,
drummers and horn players and
I would say yes. Even speaking on the batch that just graduated, one iconic drummer who you're going to see in the next coming years is Mr. Jonathan Gordon. You're going to be hearing some great music from him. You have Alejandro Keating, who's a bassist. You have Zuri Gordon, violinist, vocalist. You have Mr. Sanjay Landel, who's also a drummer. He loves ska, so you can look out for him in the ska world, definitely.
For a parent watching right now, Samantha, who, their child or their children seem to be very musically inclined, and they want to enroll their children at your institution, how do they go about doing that? And just talk to me about the different offerings that you have that might interest to them.
Okay, so we have a full-time associate degree program. The associate degree program is 2 years, and then we have 2 preliminary music years that prepare you for the associate degree program. It's not a necessity that you will do the first 2 years. If you have ABRSM or certifications such as Trinity Music or Royal School of Music.
But if I don't have anything at all?
If you don't have anything at all, then you do an audition. They will evaluate the level that you're at and place you in either the first or the second preliminary music year. And then you'll learn fundamental music. You'll get a little touch of music technology. And after those 2 years, while doing also ensemble courses, you'll decide if you want to specialize in music technology or performance in the associate degree years. So how do you sign up? www.alphamusicja.com. You go to our admissions section and it will take you to our online application. Or you can visit us at 26 South Camp Road. Entrance to the school is across from Stewart's Auto.
Hi, Stewart's Auto. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Dougie. Hi.
I think it's very important that people know that this exists, because there are musicians who in Jamaica we learn to play it by ear. We just learn it. Some learn it in church. Some learn it just because they're around the music, but they're illiterate. They can't read, and reading elevates you to another level in music. It's good for them to know that maybe Alpha is a place where they can gain structure and discipline to their talent. And I think that, people really need to know that this offering exists and that there are programs for different people.
Yeah, that's where you connect the dots. So you will have that natural talent of music. And then when you come into a music education program, you learn to read music, you learn to interpret what you hear and analyze it. So you're connecting what you hear, what you see, what you observe with what they teach you, and then you're able to go out into the world and say, all right, that's that. You're using musical terms that you wouldn't have known before entering the program. And that's the whole aim of this program, is to develop you into a well-rounded musician and to push you out into the world as a beacon of music.
Wade, talk to us about the listening party, listening session. Where will it be? Who can come? Who is invited?
Absolutely. It will be this Saturday, 7 p.m. at Double Ice Cafe.
Okay.
Everyone is invited. Everyone can come. We'll be listening through to the vinyl, and we'll have vinyl there as well. So please come.
All right.
People still have the vinyl.
I was about to ask Wade. I said, well, Wade, you took us back there. Vinyl.
Yeah. So, but you have some serious vinyl enthusiasts in Jamaica, you know.
Is there a cost to get in, Wade?
No.
Okay, it's free?
No cost to get in.
All right.
Samantha, give me 2 top general will come out to Alpha Boys.
King Yellowman,
That
of course.
Yeah.
And if we're going to talk about instrumentalists, one that everyone would know and would see around, Stingray. Yes.
If I remember something correct, I think Leroy Smart also came through Alpha Boys.
Did Leroy Sibley's come through Alpha Boys as a singer?
No, I'm not sure about Sylvie, but I know like Leroy Smart, Leroy Don Smart.
Yes.
Yeah, King Yellowman, yeah. And quite a number of others. But thank you guys so very much.
So many others.
And for persons who are watching right now, Samantha, quickly, who just want to contribute because they understand the importance of music and an institution like this, how can they contribute?
Well, you can call us at 618-2981/2, or you can visit the website www.alphamusicja.com. You can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at alphamusicja, and you can speak with us. We'll respond to any questions you have. We'll direct you on how to become a part of the mission.
Lovely. They say when the music hits, you feel no pain. Thank you so very much, Wade Coleman, director of Floki Studios in Iceland, darling. Okay. And Samantha Williams, administrative coordinator and music teacher at Alpha School of Music. Be sure to support the album and help Alpha School of Music to support more young talent. Sunrise continues right after this break.
It's a good look, pick any two you wish. Whopper, Junior, bacon and cheese, my favorite. American chicken sandwich or grab a big fish. Plus 2 small fries and 2 small drink. Double deal for my money and it have me a sing. 1 money, 2 combo. Burger King pick 2, come back again, yo. Get BK double deal now on a Burger King. Burger King pick 2, come back again, yo.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi. Brought to you by Grace, Singer, and IslandNet Services.
Where it all begins. The quest to become great. Inspired by those who went before them, these 4 boys dream of playing in the ISSA schoolboy football competitions.
Will you score this for Casey? Will you score? It's a shot, it's a goal!
And it's a shot, and it's a goal! And KC has won the Manning Cup, and they will play Clarendon College in the Olivia Shield. And that's what you love to see. They may be rivals, but the camaraderie is what it's all about. Can't wait for the final.
When the bus the man, I want to watch my son play finals on CVM, you know.
But mums, you can't watch it on CVM website, man.
Boy, my son score, my son score, my son score, my son score.
Greatness begins here.
Good morning to all the kids who are just getting up right now. No, it's not Friday
No,
yet,
they
guys.
need to be getting out.
I know. You say, oh my God, Auntie Miss Kitty.
Getting out. Devotion to start.
Yeah, devotion, right?
Yeah.
And you must make sure you have your hymnal. Make sure you pack your bags from overnight. Try and make sure that your shoes clean. Hello? Because we're not going to school in the dirty shoes.
No dirty shoes.
You take out your little socks, your little slip or your blue muzz, and you put them down. So when you get up in the morning, you would have already done these things, okay?
You used to wash socks and thing and hang it behind the fridge?
Not behind the fridge, but you have to wash your socks and your slip and your little undies on a Saturday.
Sometimes you have to wash it the night before.
Yeah.
But back in the day...
Yeah, hang it on the fridge for make it hurry up.
Yeah, the something around the back will generate the heat.
Yeah, the Kelvinator them time, the Kelvinator fridge.
Yeah.
And you hang it on the back, yeah, your socks
And
dry on that.
fast.
It can fast. You have a little kerchief.
Yeah.
You just hang it right. So that day
You have them something now,
Well,
man.
them
Them
fridge-
fridges, that big.
Them fridge nowadays just stush. And cause even body big up everybody who know Kelvinator fridge. You remember the polisher? The red polisher. I have coconut brush too. Shine. The terrazzo tile.
That's right.
For ceramic. I follow these things, right? Some of these children, they don't know. They want to know. Your mother clean out this, so don't walk in there.
Don't walk there. If they say a footprint, you know.
If I told you, I got to tell you, but they will never know because they're stush, you know what I mean? But sometimes, guess what? The biggest talents come in the smallest packages. And that's just who we have this morning. A very talented, very bright and articulate young man. Just 11 years old, this young star is juggling acting, martial arts, skating, and BMX riding while still getting his homework done, while still being a star student, while still appearing on CVM at sunrise. I gotta tell you, joining us this morning on the couch in Kids Unfiltered is the very talented Jair Ellis. You would have seen him last time in his gi. How are you?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm fine.
How are you doing,
Man,
Jair?
look taller.
I'm very good. So, look him up sometime first.
We'll lock him up sometime.
When do you find time to sleep?
I just sleep. Just sleep.
Somebody might say, but Jair, you're doing skating, you're doing martial arts, you're doing BMX riding, so many things. Do you feel stressed?
No, it's actually what I've done for most of my life. So I'm used to it by now.
You're used to it by now?
No, but he saw skating, BMX riding, martial arts. He's living every boy picnic dream.
At 11 years old.
At 11 years old. Most boy picnic want the one. They want a BMX bike. They would have wanted skating. Or if they... We used to try fight karate.
Yeah.
I learned it for real.
Yeah.
I learned it for real. No, it's taekwondo.
Yeah, taekwondo.
I remember it's taekwondo. Yeah.
So let me ask you though, Jair, in terms of the discipline, right? Because to do all of these sports, plus do your homework, plus maintain good grades, how do you balance the time?
So basically, what I do most of the time too, mostly do martial arts. Most of the times I just sort them out. So Saturday, martial arts. When I have time after I finish my homework, I like do skating or ride my BMX bike. So I sort out the times on the different types of the days.
And mommy and daddy help you to do that?
No, I do it by myself.
Oh, you do it by yourself? Oh, wow. So what about the acting?
I don't sort out the acting. Daddy does.
Daddy does? Oh, he's your manager?
Yes.
Okay. So like what role you play already or what you like to do?
I've been a lead, a young lead in two movies. The one is called 1,000 Blows and the other one is called Champion.
Okay.
Champion.
Well, you are a champion.
Yeah. You would have liked to do like a play, like on stage live? You would have taken on that?
I already done one at summer school, so...
Oh, you know, clock it.
You've done plays.
Uncle Dennis, I did that.
Yeah, I did that. You know what? I want to see, like at the JCDC festival and I win beer national goal and them something like that. I want to see.
But I've done a short film in JCDC with my cousin called River Rock Heroes.
You fly plane too?
Your resume.
You fly plane too?
Yes, I've went on a plane before.
You know something?
In grade 3, actually, when I went to Dominican Republic to shoot 1,000 blows.
You know something I want born over? God no, Jeremy feel like I want born over. Cause when we are 11, when we were 11, Dennis, we play wheel and wire and down the shot there. What is something name? Chinese skip. And bumper wall last.
When I went to Dom Rep to shoot.
Dom Rep at 3 inches.
When I went to Dom Rep.
The way I'm something falls on the ear.
You know?
I'm FB. What were you doing at 11, Nita?
You know, by the time I was, and
it's just the ease and relaxation with which Jair. You know, when I was 3, I went to Dom Rep, I did that.
You know, man, imagine like, you remember when Johnny used to be on Lime Tree Lane as a little youth?
Yes.
And then like, you just know, say, as a big man, if him continue, he might go great. Like
greatness right here. But Jair, talk to me about where do you get, because you know, most 11-year-olds like you are busy having fun, and it's fine, you know, because every child is different and everybody's path will be different.
And it's fun for you.
And it's fun, right? But what motivates you, right? I know you come from a very rich history, right? Of family members who are stars, right? Who are hard workers, who are very creative. What motivates you and what inspires you at this young age to do so many things?
Alright, so what inspires me is like, you know, grandpa like the whole heap of things. One time him go to America, other one go to Barbados. So my grandpa inspires me. Just
Grandpa
like my
Blacker Ellis. I mean, nobody call him Grandpa yet, you know. We just say, go on, Grandpa. Your motivation for young Jair. So Grandpa motivates you.
Yes.
Absolutely amazing. So what do you want to be when you grow up? Like, at this rate, you know?
You could be so many things.
So the first thing I want to be is I want to continue my acting career and get a 4th-degree black belt in Taekwondo.
Okay, so you want to be an actor and a 4th-degree black belt.
Yeah, and I want to have a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay, why?
Because Taekwondo is not like just one thing we learn in Taekwondo. That it teaches many other things like grappling, Jiu-Jitsu, many.
So like when you reach 4th-degree belt, like you can block on them thing there?
Yeah.
Or that's why you want it?
Yes.
Okay. You just broke it.
When I'm at
broke
school,
my hand.
When I'm doing football training at school, my friends be like, Ellis, make sure you not kick down with the karate now. Every single day.
Yeah.
Every single day we go training to them.
No, kick me with the jiu-jitsu foot. The taekwondo foot. Yeah.
But Jair, you know, I can't help but ask a question, because we see him here and you mentioned him, the importance of having your father in your life, you know, as a consistent presence. Like, tell us how important it is that you have your father, and not only your father, you have your grandfather, so you have 2 generations of father to look up
plus
to.
your uncle.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
And so how it feels to me, like most children at my school doesn't really have their fathers in their life, so it's really a privilege for me.
Wow.
So like one of my classmates, Ramik, his mother and his father are divorced, so most of the time, he was in my class last year. Daddy was our teacher, and like how Daddy teaches us, him teach you like a father figure for most of the children at school.
What would you like to say to Daddy this morning for all he has done for you and how he supported you?
Thank you, Daddy, for all the things you've done for me from I was 1 to 11. Hope you have a great day today. Hope the children don't stress you out today. And just be blessed, please.
Aww.
Big up the real father them.
Big up your man, cause you're my real father. Never left him son and no neglect him daughter. Take care of his responsibility. Mr. Ellis, take care of him picking me. That is it. That is it. We love it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So you know me love about him? No fear.
I want karate.
No fear.
I want to start something, Jair. Or you can help Auntie.
First thing,
you
have to, can you do 25 push-ups? First.
All right, no matter. No matter.
No, because as a white belt, you're supposed to can do 25 push-ups, and each belt you add 10 to it. So I'm at high green, so.
I'm a pink belt right now, but mega work on it. Don't worry yourself. 25 push-ups, yes, right?
25.
Is everything all right?
Right.
And 25 sit-ups.
25 push-up and 25. What do you mean sit-up?
Like, can I show you an example?
Sure, yeah.
So how we do it in Taekwondo, we do sit-up, 1-2 punch. So at least can do 25 of those and 25 leg raise, 25 Russian twists, 25.
All right, Master Lou.
All right, you know
Master
what,
Lou, remember
I'm
when I
just
said I
gonna
wanted
stay
to do
over
Taekwondo? I don't, but I want.
I'm just gonna stay right here. I'm gonna keep my day job.
Yeah.
But Jair, I want to wish you all the best. Please know that you always have our support. I am so immensely proud of you. You're such a diligent young man, a disciplined young man, a happy young man. And we like that. And we wish you all the best. We're in your corner, and whatever you can conceive, you believe and you can achieve. You have uncles and aunties. We are rooting for you, and we believe in you. Okay?
Continue to be a leader.
Blessed love.
Continue to be a leader.
Yeah. Madam 25 push up a Jair graduation. No, it's all right. 1, 2. Remember me tell you. Gil. Manners.
Our guest has been the one and only actor, martial artist,
Wait for the name
skater.
again?
Joel Jawara Ellis.
That is it. You know your
Joel
father
Jawara
name.
Ellis. Yeah, that's right. And he's Jair.
Yeah.
Jair. It's time for a short pause. We'll be right back.
May I practice? Remember me tell you, I want some Benge.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central. Where it all begins. The quest to become great. Inspired by those who went before them, these 4 boys dream of playing in the ISSA schoolboy football competitions.
Will you score this for Casey? Will you score? It's a shot, it's a goal!
And it's a shot, and it's a goal! And Casey has won the Manning Cup, and they will play Clarendon College in the Olivia Shield. And that's what you love to see. They may be rivals, but the camaraderie is what it's all about. Can't wait for the final.
When the bus them man, I want to watch my son play finals for CVM, you know.
But mums, you can't watch it on CVM website, man.
Boy, my son score, my son score, my son score, my son score.
Greatness begins here.
the internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
So when I wake up in the morning, I say a word of prayer. Tap, 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 tap. Yo, this is yours truly, D Major, and I'm representing for CVM. See it happen. You hear that? CVM what? See it happen. Listen, keep it locked.
CVM Sports Issa Schoolboy Football is brought to you by KFC, Ping Pong, Catch, Water, Pringles, True Shake, Powerade, Burt's Auto Parts.
My schoolboy football look this season. People them ready, you know. Alright then, pick up, man in cup. Oliver your shield, you make we link up. We watch the Champions Cup, Ben Francis back a cup. Which team are win the championship this season? Yo, Issa.
Welcome back to Sunrise. It's now time for another SBF Schoolboy Football Weekly Matchup. CVM's coverage of schoolboy football rolls on this Saturday with another double header. And as our coverage continues, we want to break down some of the big talking points in the season thus far. We have football coach and analyst Daniel Bent from our high school pitchside team joining us this morning in the fortisest tie ever. Mighty God.
Dennis, I don't want to say
Mighty God.
This is not people. People
if ever there was a fortis,
this is not a KC tie. This is a purple tie.
I feel like
it's much for socks.
I feel like the material was woven on North Street.
Not at all. Not at all. I don't want to get me in a trouble. I'm neutral, people. I'm neutral.
What school you go to?
I went to Mona High, so it's color red.
Okay. Yes. Mona High.
Yes.
Okay, well.
No, set me up.
But look here, but schoolboy football is hotting up. It's really exciting. I must say, I love the pitchside concept, and the execution has been great.
Thank you.
From the entire team. What has been, I want to talk a little bit about the DaCosta Cup side, because the DaCosta Cup is really exciting. The rural schools are really doing well. A lot of programs are emerging. Who is emerging that you are excited about?
I think Osherius High, under the tutelage of Veron Peter King, this is his fourth season there at Osherius. Osherius, as you remember, went to the DaCosta Cup semi-finals last year, and he still has a good program because they're the second best attacking team in the DaCosta Cup. They have scored 50 goals. Only Manchester High has scored more than 59. So, DaCosta Cup, nice. Country nice, as you say.
Yeah, definitely. Glenmuir absolutely dismantled the champions, Garvey Massey, by 4-0. Is that, Glenmuir has pedigree in the competition.
As always.
They've always represented well. They even in recent years they've gone the full season and done well. Is that a surprise result given the fact that they're the champions, or should people have been watching and looking out for a result like that?
Glenmore has always been a team that have produced quality players. Have always been a team that has quality play, attractive football. But since the insertion of Andrew Peart and his coaching staff at Glenmuir. Andrew Peart ironically went to Manchester High School, so it's kind of strange leaving Mandeville to come to Clarendon. But we leave that alone. But he is a good educator of football. He teaches football really well, and how Glenmuir plays it's almost like it's. Sometimes almost like a movie, because they move the ball so well, and with the insertion of having quality players as Orrin Watson, Dustin Cohen, who came from Denby High School, and Harold Miller, just to name a few. Glenmore has always been consistent, and the consistency has somewhat helped Glenmore to maintain the pedigree that they have had. So beating the defending champions, Garvey Massey, it's not something that is surprising, because even when you would have watched the TV game that when they played against Denby, you saw the quality that Glenmore had. The way they move the ball, the way the rotations in wide space, especially in the offensive third, that defensive compactness that is required when in transition, defensive transition. So it is not surprising for me, personally.
I don't want to belabor the point about Glenmuir, but you mentioned the final third. and their goal difference, I think, is like plus 29 because they've scored 30 goals. They've conceded only 1. That's a massive goal difference. I don't think it will come down to goal difference, but that's a massive goal difference. That speaks to their efficiency in the final third, but also their discipline at the back. I mean, again, it speaks to the quality of the ball that they're playing.
If you look at the charts, actually, they would have scored 40 goals, to be honest. And
40, yes.
Yes,
40, so it's
goals.
plus 39, yes.
Yeah, so naturally, when you're building a championship team, defense, elite
you
coaches,
build it from the back.
Yeah, you focus on defense first because you want to get a defensive compactness in defensive transition. But also, as you progress through the midfield third, offensive third, you want to also coach the transition. So the transitions at both ends has been really good over the years, not just this year, but even the years when they would have played against a super team with Kaim Dixon and company.
Right.
From that era coming down, they have always remained consistent in both ends of the pitch.
So the top teams in the Costa Cup have faced each other by now. It's still relatively early in the season, but I'm asking you, is there a favorite standing head and shoulders above everybody else yet?
Most persons will definitely say that Gabi Massey, being that they are the defending champions, Glenmore, who would have won the Champions Cup in recent times, and has been playing it for me, other than Clarendon College, the most attractive football in the Costa Cup, and even probably we can say in schoolboy football for the past 3 seasons. But if I want to say a dark horse that might surprise somebody, it would definitely be Manchester High School. As I said, they are the best attacking team with 59 goals. They would have only conceded 1, so that's a plus 58 goal difference. So Manchester High may be the one that come and spoil the party, or shut off the dance, as a police officer. You know.
Quite so. Let's come back at town. Let's talk a little bit of Manning Cup because, I mean, I know that there are a lot of issues that you're going to be exploring on pitch side. Let's talk a little bit about that game, KC versus Tarrant. The Tarrant goalkeeper looked like them just said, you know what, I'm done.
Yeah, we're done.
We finished. KC ended up bagging 14 goals. Tell us a little bit about that game and what we learned from it. Or is it that there's just nothing much to learn?
I mean, it's one of them that it's kind of tricky to talk about because to compete at the under-19
Or let me just, before you answer the question, because I don't want the Georges man them to vex. I have a Georges man in the room right now, right across from me. He might wrap me up very quickly. KC bagged 14 goals. St. George's College, good Catholic school, bagged 22. Is that saying that there's a gulf between certain teams, and there are just certain teams that really not going to make it? They're going to be a beating stick, essentially.
I don't want you guys beating sticking up on the people in the national team, but I would say that the golfing class is different.
Yes.
You look at a St. George's College team that has been there and thereabout for a long time, even before the reigns of Neville Bell. And look at a Kingston College who has been a pedigree team over the years, even before the time of Vassar Reynolds and so forth.
Right.
It comes down to a lot of factors. One, resources. Do these smaller schools have the resources to build and unearth new talent, or the best talent that they can have? You also look at the quality of players that they have. Is the youth program, because most of these small schools, they don't have the luxury of recruiting as heavily as the so-called big name schools.
Right.
So they have to build from the ground up. And you can get the talent, but do you have the proper coaching? Because coaching is also something that you'd have to look at. And those are the things that I believe would kind of separate the sheep from the goat, if you may. So, and from a moral standpoint, I would think that it is a learning experience, but it's one that I think the youngsters, some would understand. And in cases like this, they probably would need probably a psychologist to kind of walk them, because it can be morally diminishing to them as well.
10 seconds. Is there a clear favorite standing of pushing out their head in Manning Cup?
Well, I would probably say it's not a KC thing here, people. All right, I would probably say Jamaica College and Kingston College. Mona High, I think, will be in the mix. I think St. Catherine.
I was waiting, I was saying.
St. Catherine High, for sure, will be in the mix. Gio said that Exeter High can spoil the party, and I agree with them because Exeter is a former champions. They have quality players. Their front three is very lethal. It's just very interesting to see. So yes, personally, I can't say that JC.
There's no
KC,
clear favorites
because really and truly the group stage is in more or less, and many ways, has not been real testing for most of these top teams.
Right.
Calabar can definitely spoil the party as well.
So a few dark horses.
Yeah, dark horses. They're second in their group with Mona. So time will tell.
Time will tell. Thank you very much. Time has told on this conversation. Our guest has been football coach and analyst Daniel Bent. Remember that you can catch all the matches live and exclusively right here on CVM TV, your station for schoolboy football, on our website, cvmtv.com, or on our YouTube channel. There's more Sunrise coming up after these brief messages. Stay with us.
Yo, Issa, wonder if a school I go finish the league and beat now. Which youth I go collect the golden boot and be the favorite for the people. Yo, Issa, we see fans a roll out all about be a flag pan vehicle. Looking at the crowd, bus load of supporters from school and community too. People nothing at this time.
CVM Sports is a schoolboy football is brought to you by KFC, Ping Pong, Catch, Water, Pringles, True Shake, Powerade, Burt's Auto Parts.
Crunch your craving with the value menu from KFC. With combos starting at just $620. KFC, it's finger licking good.
Team, we need to pass the ball quicker, much quicker. And you need to make sure. I'm the coach. And I'm the assistant coach. No. Your job is to bring the water and keep us hydrated. Matter of fact, where's the water? I've got it, coach.
Crispy, creamy, what a catch. So tasty. What a catch. With a caramel center. What a catch. And so much chocolate. Ooh, yeah. First it's crispy, then it's creamy. With so much chocolate, smooth and milky. And when you go a little deeper, it's got a caramel. Ooh, yeah. What a catch. Oh, what a catch. You know we love you. What a catch. Oh. First it's crispy, then it's creamy. What a catch.
This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is 7:45.
It's time.
Welcome to High School Pitchside. We have another fascinating episode for you.
More matches, more big clashes.
Let's talk about some of the big rivalries coming up this week.
More of your favorite features.
And trust me, you won't fall asleep in this history class.
And of course, we always want to hear from you.
Hear from your alma mater's players and coaches in Team Talk.
You know we can't leave you out. So send us your messages on social media and watch us react on FanView.
And you know we love a good little debate, right, Gio? We've got you covered all season long on High School Pitchside.
High School Pitchside, your ultimate guide to all things schoolboy football, Thursdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
Son, I want to encourage you with Psalm 12, verse 6. The words of the Lord are pure words, as silver tried in a furnace of earth, purified 7 times.
Quick for judge where the sinners from we born, and I have a vagabond. I feel make a whole lot of sacrifices during purification.
Lovely, strong voice there from the voice of Jazeel, having the zeal of Jah right here on Sunrise this morning. A very strong, potent voice, a burgeoning young artist, and he is my very special guest this morning. Now, he grew up in Spanish Town with music always tugging at his spirit, at his heartstrings, even while he studied banking and finance at the University of the West Indies, Mona. Now, life took a turn, and instead of crunching those numbers, he started crafting lyrics that would eventually catch the ears of fans, producers, and even the great, legendary Dr. Usain Bolt. His sound is real, soulful, and rooted in authenticity. This morning, he's here to talk about his music, his journey so far, and of course, what's next on his musical path. Jazeel, good morning to you.
Good morning to you. It's a blessing.
Lovely to have you on Sunrise.
Sure.
Now, people, musicians, Jamaicans, many musicians about, what makes Jazeel stand out?
What I say stands out for Jazeel is I would say what I put together, my work. I come with a different genre from everyone else.
What's that?
I consider myself a soul dancehall artist based on the songs that I put together. You understand? So I would say that's how I stand out. That's how I come across as different.
Yeah.
The music that I write, the music that I sing.
How long have you been in the industry so far?
Professionally recorded my first single in 2012.
Okay.
That was when I just left sixth form, St. Catherine High School, sixth form. That's when I recorded my first professional single.
I know Dennis is big, like, I'm not going to say that, I can hear Dennis bigging up. I'm big up to everybody who is at St. Catherine High School now and all the alums from St. Catherine High School. But in terms of your lyrics, Jazeel, what motivates you to write, how you write, and put out the type of music that you churn out?
Music is something that is written based on what is seen and based on what is experienced some of the time. I'd say I've experienced a lot of things and I've written it in music. Recently I've done an album, 777, this was released June 7th, Sacrifice, Purification and Forgiveness. That was the title track for the album, Solid. And that was based off certain experiences, and I put it together and I use the number 7. Yes. Because I think the number 7 means completion and it's a complete body of work. Yes. I mean, there's many different sides to Jazeel in that body of work in that album. How do you came by that name? 7. It's a 7.
No man, your name, Jazeel.
My name, Jazeel.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you expressed it in the beginning. I said, it's like we had a conversation before. You said the zeal of Jah. Yeah. That's how I came by the name. Jah being the superior being, zeal meaning you're having great enthusiasm towards something. So the zeal you can say Jazeel have is that of Jah.
You mentioned that you attended St. Catherine High School and you were also enrolled at the University of the West Indies. Right. How important is education, in terms of your writing skills, in terms of expressing yourself, so that you sound different and that you sound unique? Right,
so I did 5 years in Spanish Town High School, left for sixth form at St. Catherine High School, then to the university. As it relates to education and my writing skills, I believe that English language would there, and also communication studies had helped me in my writing, because as I write, I can see where I express a lot of my literary devices and my figures of speech in writing. So my writing some of the times may go over the people, but if you listen keenly, then you try to get what I'm saying.
Yeah, lyrics man.
Right.
Talking to the heart and the soul. Well, guess what? I want my viewers to hear your voice this morning because I know you are solid. Ladies and gentlemen, right here on Sunrise this morning, from Spanish Town to Sunrise, we present Jazeel.
J-A-H-C. See, they don't know. I feel learn to differentiate the scribes from the Pharisees. All the Philistines, born enemies, man of Israelite. Them can't dim the light, dominant me get. Cool at the floor where you step on. People that teach me learn my lesson. Far me a step from, still a far for God. Start me engine, tunnel vision. But me listen, all when it glisten, I see a goal, facts no fiction. Them a pray for my fall, prediction, like a collision. Attack my goals, never light a door, but calm, big brother, I will remind. See, them not really know them not really know the lessons life teach me. Them not really know them not really know the pressures we're facing. Not really know See, them not really know the struggles day to day. Them not really know See them not really know this. Sacrifice makes hearts are bleed, crying up tears but sweat. Still the flag a wave, vagabonds me rep. Payday must come, lay wait Friday my caps. Even when it's storming, we flow with the winter balling. You be a man strong the balling. We keep them talking. Can't left you if she see you stalling. No share your struggle even to you. And tell them, see them not really know the. Them not really know the lessons life teach me. Them not really know the. Them not really know the pressures we facing. Yeah, man. Just use the name. Now platform. Just use.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspiration.